Okay, this is what we're up to. I think this is part 21, and I thought I was nearly finished, but there's a few more things I've decided to do to the bike. Okay, I'll show you what I've done since last time. Start on the back. I stuck that heat shield on the plastic, as you can see in there, and I've put the chain on. I ordered a gold one, but standard colour one came, but it'll do for now. I've also fitted the sump guard back on, and this hand guard, last time I told you I'd have to buy all the new clutch perch and lever because it didn't fit, but all the Honda stuff was coming to about £150, so that seemed to be wasting money. So I've managed to pack it out. I found a piece of brass which was the perfect size, so I've managed to pack that out, so I've got all that on so I can keep my black levers and black perch, so that's good. And yeah, so what I got left is the graphics to do, and I think I'm going to change the foot pegs as well. That one's alright, but the other one's got some damage on it there, so I think I'll change them. And what I noticed was on the old headlamps around, the sticker had come off where the brake pipe runs. So on the UK spec bikes it runs behind here, but on the US bikes, I think from what I can find out, it runs outside the front here, but it's going to pull this graphic back off. So what I decided to do, I bought another one of these, and I'm going to fit it up there, and hopefully it'll run behind. But while I was thinking about it, I thought these brake pipes are 21 years old, and the braided pipes are a little bit thinner. It'll give me more clearance past here. So I've bought some Hell braided pipes, like there, as you can see, HEL pipes, so rear and front. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fit them, but I'm not going to risk fitting it while it's on the bike because I don't want to spill brake fluid over the newly painted parts and over the wheels. So I'm going to pull the whole system off and fit them and bleed them through on the workbench. I'll do the same on the back. As you can see, it's a lot of work to just to change a brake pipe, pull all the brake reservoir system off, but I'd rather spend half hour taking it all apart than risk tipping the fluid everywhere. So I've got it all set up here, and I'll change that pipe now and then bleed it through. So the new pipe is on, and I'm glad I pulled it off the bike to do, because fluid's been going everywhere. It just wasn't worth the risk. So what I've done is I got a piece of lead here just to not to damage the master, to hold it secure, tighten him down. I followed the shape of the old pipe, the bend in that, so I got the bend here. I made sure there's a small gap there as well, so you're not tightening against that. I just put the thickest feeler gauge I got in there and just wedged that in so you're not tightening against it. And then on the caliper, the straight part of the pipe, this part here, the straight part goes on the caliper here. So yeah, I'm going to bleed it through now. I'll suck it through with a syringe, and then we'll fit it back to the bike. Yeah, that big bang you heard is fireworks going off because it's New Year's Eve, and to be honest I'd rather be out here than anywhere else. So it's all back on, as you can see here. I left it overnight with these towels here just to check if there's any leaks, and it's all dry. The level hasn't changed from where it was yesterday. So, and also on the back here, it's all dry there. I always do have to check if I got any leaks overnight. Okay, put the panels back on and onto the front. Okay, the front end is apart. Pulled all the braking system off and got it here on the workbench. I used an extension bar to act as a handlebar to clamp it on so I won't tip over there. Slackened the old ones and I'm about to fit the new pipe. Just wanted to point out, if anyone's doing this, you need to follow the shape of the old pipe where the olive bends outwards. Same with this, I'll have that bending outwards. Then this one here bending inwards. So if you get that wrong, you could end up with a twist in your pipe. Okay. Okay, the new pipe is on and the caliper's there. I've just put a carpenter's clamp there just to hold it because it kept falling over. Remember to put your guide on before you put the pipe on and make sure it's the right way up, because once it's on you'll have to undo it all to get that on. So the second guide I bought, when I put it on the bike, it doesn't fit behind the visor, so from my research American ones don't seem to have it, so the brake pipe runs in front of the visor, which I didn't want, but we'll see how it goes now. So yeah, remember to put that on first, and you can see it's on there, and then I'll bleed it through. I'll suck it through with the syringe here. I'm doing this off the bike because I always spill things. You could do it on the bike, but I didn't want to take a risk of getting brake fluid down all the newly painted parts. So, okay. Right, because the system was full of air and it was quite hard to get it to start to bleed, so what I do is I'm sucking it out, causing a vacuum. Because it wouldn't come through, there was so much air in it obviously, what I did, I pushed air back through to cause pressure to go back up, and then sucked it back and then it came through. So that's a bit of a tip for you if you can't get it going. Okay, I'll fast forward the rest of this because it's going to be pretty boring. Okay, it started coming through now, and you can just about see it there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. See the air bubbles. You can see it better without the light actually. Yeah. So it's coming through now. Okay, it's all back together. You can see the braided pipe there and on the back. And we'll see if it focuses. Okay, so it went all right. This here, this couldn't close enough on it, so I had to make a packer, piece of rubber pipe in there, and then through the standard clamp. And as you can see here, it wasn't going to work using this clamp, this new clamp I bought. If I put it in there, it was going to really rub here and, well, bend the pipe, and what probably would happen, it would bend down here and come out the side rather than flowing up neatly. So I've been through all my books, and the US ones do tend to run on the outside here on the books, but the schematic drawings on the Honda dealership shows that the US model does have a top one. So I've tried putting it on, but it wasn't running tight. It was too much of a bend here going behind and up, and like I said, I think it would jam there and end up, the pipe would come out the side here. So I'm going to go with that. Hopefully it'll come to its place, and see what it's like when the suspension compresses. If any of you viewers have got a US spec one or in the US, maybe you can let me know where your brake line runs. Does it run outside here, or does it have a top pipe guide in there? I can't see how that's going to work, but I think it'll be all right there. So yeah, it took a while to do it, but the old brake pipes, couldn't see nothing wrong with them, but given the age of the bike, I think it was worth doing. So that's another job done. Hopefully, if they'll be all right, I'll next job, I think I'm going to change these foot pegs, because I don't like the standard ones. They're a bit narrow, but as you can see, this one has got a bend in it there. And I'd like to get some CNC ones, or a Pico ones maybe. So that's the next job. And a number plate carrier, I need to make one of them. So yeah, that's it. It'd be good to, if the original owner could see these videos. He's in California and the US. I know that's a massive state, but he might come across it, and this is his old bike. Okay, see you next time.